Hello everyone, welcome to our Timeless Oracle reading. Our Oracle card for today belongs to the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle by Kelly T. Smith. The card for today is entitled Mirror. This card tells us that what is happening in our exterior world is a mirror reflection of what is happening inside us. So, if, for example, things are not going well or things are challenging in the exterior world, we can create in our inner world a certain situation that will sooner or later manifest in your exterior world. So, for example, if, for example, at this time you are encountering certain difficulties with regards to your career, you can start by visualizing within a certain situation where things are going well in your career, and sooner or later it will manifest itself. We create our exterior realities by changing our inner world. Sometimes also, if we are anxious within, that anxiety also can manifest in our exterior world. So sometimes when a challenging thing is something that we need to face in our exterior world, if within we do not believe that we will succeed, it can reflect in the exterior world and it will prevent us from succeeding. We've seen a lot of people achieving somewhat impossible things because they believe within themselves that it is possible. So, when you believe that something is possible, it also manifests in your inner world. I remember in the scriptures when people are healed by Jesus, and they will return to Jesus to thank Him for the healing that has occurred. The usual response of Jesus is that, your faith has healed you. So there is that factor of believing that you will be healed, that healing starts to occur. Oftentimes also when Jesus would heal people, it starts by healing the spirit, and sooner or later, healing is manifested in the body. So, oftentimes when you believe that you will be healed, people get healed. That's why there are certain things as miracles. When people approach holy people to ask for their intercession that they will be healed, oftentimes it becomes a reality because also of the faith of the person that they will be healed. And the healing starts in the spirit, and somehow it manifests sooner or later in the body. Now, it is not only the exterior world that is a mirror of the inner world, but it can go the other way around also. That the inner world can be a mirror image of our exterior world. So, for example, if we feel troubled within ourselves, as if there are a lot of clutter in our mind, there are a lot of things that we need to consider, and we do not know anymore where to start. Sometimes it helps by doing some exterior activity wherein we declutter certain things. So for example, if your mind is troubled at this present time and you cannot do anything anymore, sometimes just cleaning your room or clearing your table or decluttering your life of certain things somehow reflects into the inner world, and that anxiety or that confusion within slowly becomes cleared or clarified, or slowly peace is regained. And it started by just physically decluttering things. So you can also change what is happening inside you by starting on changing what is happening in your exterior world. So, for example, if you feel troubled, a lot of things are happening in your mind. Sometimes just cleaning your room can already make a big difference. So, this just shows that our interior and exterior world are interrelated or interconnected. What we do in our inner world can change what is happening in the exterior world. Or what we do in the exterior world can also change our inner disposition. We just need to be flexible and creative so that we can face our exterior and inner challenges by modifying their mirror images. I am reminded of some shamanic approaches where, for example, a shaman anticipates a possible calamity that will happen in their village. Sometimes they change that possibility by trying to recreate it somehow symbolically, making, for example, a model of the village and allowing the incident to happen on the model of the village so that it will no longer happen into the real world. So sometimes also when we visualize, if you anticipate a certain problem, if you visualize the opposite, for example, if you are somehow having that intuition that something negative will happen, if you try to visualize the opposite, which is something positive, if you try to visualize a positive thing, then it can also manifest into reality. The important thing is that you really would believe, if you only have faith, that good things will come. They too will happen. That is actually the secret of manifestation or manifesting. Okay, the secret of manifesting. You visualize what you want to manifest, and sooner or later they will come into reality as long as you believe that they will truly happen. Now, the higher the probability that these things that you manifest will happen, if you align it for the good of the whole collective. This is one very important aspect of manifesting things, to always align the things that you wish to manifest for the good of the collective. Now, let's try to read from the handbook that accompanies this card so that we can gain more insights regarding mirror or mirroring the inner and the exterior worlds. Mirror. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. All of the answers that you currently seek are within you. Your outer world and experiences are merely reflections of your inner world. To change your situation, you have to work from the inside out. Many of us try to change our circumstances by working harder to change our outer world. But true change can only happen when you change the energy you are sending out. If you are in turmoil within, your life without will be in turmoil. If you do not like yourself, you will most likely meet a lot of people that do not like you either. If you feel like you are not good enough, you will most likely know a lot of people who make you feel like you are not good enough. Change your world from within, and you will change your outer world as well. It is easy to feel like everything is happening to you, but if you take a closer look within, you will find that everything is happening in you. This card comes to you today to remind you that you are creating your external reality. Your reality is a reflection, a product of your thoughts, actions, and beliefs. If you take time to do the inner work that is needed, you will create a new reflection for yourself. Nothing is independently outside of you. Everything is a mirror of what is happening within you. So, if your situation exteriorly needs some modification, start by changing from within. At the same time, if you want to change something that is within, you can also be creative enough to change from outside. Okay, so try to see what situation is requiring whether a change outside or a change from within. Intuitive life coaching questions. So those are, well, anyway, side comments or side reflections. Okay, now let's go to the intuitive life coaching questions. What challenging situations are currently mirroring back your internal challenges and feelings? Do these reflections resonate with you? Are they revealing and insightful? What inner work do you need to do to change your outer world? Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you were able to find some insights from our timeless oracle. And I hope it has inspired you to modify your exterior world by modifying your inner world, and modifying your inner world by modifying your exterior world. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I look forward to seeing you again in our next videos. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.